Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MPSL broadcast. I'm Walu again.
And I'm Kyle.
Anos is not here this time, so
He,
it's just us two in the booth.
yeah,
No, it's gonna be very jarring without Anos here,
yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride.
for sure. And we have a wild game for y'all today. We have the Ravens taking on the Falcons. The Falcons got their first win last week versus the Niners. We'll have to see if they can keep it up. As for the Ravens, recently the head coach stepped down, allowing for the assistant to step up to the plate. Will they be able to win their first game? That's what we're going to find out.
I know many are interested to see how he's gonna be able to run this team.
Yeah, no, it's the talk of the league right now.
Former head coach Ian has not done a good job.
Personally, I think he was given just a bad situation in the first place.
Oh, most definitely he was.
All right. Let's see him do the kickoff. Ooh, clean. Oh, man. We are underway here from Atlanta.
Hoping for another good matchup.
Let's see it. And a lot of people think this one's going to be a blowout considering the Ravens' recent few games.
Yeah, new head coach Bry has made lots of changes to this team. It's interesting to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of exquisite and interesting depth chart changes that I saw when I was running through the list with Kyle over here. It's going to be a very interesting matchup for these new look Ravens.
Yeah, especially with the change at the quarterback, switching from scrambling to balanced.
Wait, what? What?
I guess you weren't told about that, were you?
I was not told about that. Huh. Anyways, first and 10 here, waiting for the call.
The silence is deafening.
We'll have to see how that impacts the play.
All right, Dingle in the shotgun formation. And it's a
The
QB
handoff.
draw.
He's not really known as an athlete, but that time keeping it himself and gaining 4.
Once again, not able to do it like the run option master, Joseph Young.
This is going to be so weird if this ends up being the 1 p.m. game and we're referencing things we said. Oh, man. 2nd and 6. It's Phil Swift on the handoff.
Only a yard.
Nowhere. That's a rarity for Phil Swift. It feels like every time he gets the ball this season, he's making crazy plays.
Yeah, he's really made a name for himself as a rookie with a really good yardage on his games.
Yeah, no kidding. Phil Swift been stuffing his stat sheet. It's been crazy to watch.
Especially with his rookie of the week win on week 2.
Oh, pressure!
And Dingle just running, just casually just walking backwards in the pocket.
I think that classifies as a jackback.
I don't know, he was going kind of sideways.
He was. Maybe that's the new era of jackbacks, running diagonal instead of straight back.
Well, Mike Jack never did the straight back like good old Mr. Booty did.
Oh my god. Here's the punt. So an early stop for this Ravens defense, and
It was
if
a
you're
good
on
punt.
the Ravens, you have to be happy with this result. I mean,
Good punt and a good coverage on it too as well.
yeah. So out comes the Ravens offense now. They've made definitely less changes to this offense than they have on defense, and we'll have to see how they can follow up that defensive stop.
I do know the biggest shakeup has been in the wide receiver room.
What have they done to the wide receiver room, Kyle?
Give me 1 second, I will tell you. Billy Bob has been promoted to wide receiver 1, with Cooks at wide receiver 2, Dumbass down to wide receiver 3, and Tyreek Hill down to wide receiver 4 now.
So the rookie back on the bench as they try to figure something out to get some offensive rhythm going. Their first play, not much gain there for Dante Sellers. So 2nd and 9 looks to be in a running set here. It's going to be a pass though. Throws it
intercepted.
The defender jumps the route. That's King Julian. Saw the play coming from a mile away and takes it away immediately.
That just seemed to be a miscommunication between the quarterback and receiver.
Yeah, no, the receiver just a bit off there. Kind of looked like he stopped his route almost, allowing Julian to basically get a free contest at the ball. And so now the Falcons, after doing almost nothing on their first drive, end up going down the field because of their defense.
Yeah, that's the. If you can't do it then one way, you got to do it another.
Yeah, no, that's why you invest on both ends of the ball. Phil Swift, he takes it up for an 11-yard gain.
Showing why he's been proven to be a contender for Rookie of the Year.
For sure. I mean, the explosive playability he brings to this Falcons offense that makes it so deadly.
Yeah. Quick pass there to Bradford. He hasn't been involved as much this year as many people thought he would be.
No, I was actually looking at that recently when trying to see the huge matchups for this game. Bradford definitely seeing a lack of targets, in my opinion, compared to his past few seasons where he was an X factor for every team he was on.
And there goes Phil Swift again, making two men miss with one juke.
Oh my God, Phil Swift taking them down like bowling pins on the juke. Oh my goodness. Had them falling over with that juke move. Oh man. So we'll have to see if they lean into the ground game again. They
Play
won't.
action.
Oh!
And Bradford unable to hold on. Dingle there throwing into double coverage on the run. It was a very dangerous throw.
I mean, honestly, I'm impressed because he led it to where his wide receiver could make a play after rolling out the opposite way, threw it cross body, and Bradford not able to hold on there.
Looks like the same formation here.
Is it the same play? I think that's the exact same play. This time he finds the zig.
That was the same rollout.
Yeah, and he threw it to the zig route that was also there last time. So, I guess consistency is key.
They saw something they liked there on that zig. When they ran it the first time, just didn't see it at first.
Yeah, coach said run that back, and kind of worked there.
Dingle.
Pressure. Oh, throws it away.
Way overthrows his running back there on the flat.
Looked like he saw the pressure coming and just had to get it out. Didn't want to take a sack, and it's better than throwing a pick in that situation.
Yeah, it's just you hate to see him overthrowing a wide open back there.
So now out comes the field goal unit to make it a 3-0 lead. It's up, and it's good. So Atlanta on the board first. Wendy Homer and Elijah Sparks warming up on the sideline, trying to correct the mistake that they made. First pass of the game was a pick. We'll have to see if they can rebound from that.
Yeah. Not a mistake you've seen from this rookie instantly on in his games.
No. Normally he takes what the defense gives him, but that time tried to force something to happen.
The kick is away. And this is a returnable ball. And makes a cut back, doesn't help him much, only down to the 20.
No, he probably would have been better off if he just let it roll into the end zone. But decided to return it anyways and not able to make it work. So 1st and 10, literally getting 2 yards would make this a better drive than their past one.
Yes. Play action.
Play action for Clark.
Dangerous throw again.
High pointed it to his receiver in double coverage, and the defense there. Good resiliency, not allowing him to come down with the ball.
Baltimore also with only 1 rushing yard on the day so far. They really need to lean into that run game if they want to get this passing game to work a little bit better.
For sure. Dante Sellers, not no laughing matter. He's a great running back. You have to see him get more involved.
Another rollout gets a completed pass to Billy Bob.
So this will bring up 3rd and 4. Already a more successful drive for the Ravens than the previous one, as I mentioned. But in order to truly be successful, they're going to need to start getting this ball past the 1st down marker.
Wide open receiver.
Yeah, found his man Billy Bob on the out route there, and that's going to
that is Cooks, my good sir.
Oh, shoot. I get confused when the numbers are in the 80s. My fault.
I know. It's okay, Willa. We know you can't read.
Man.
Finally, a handoff. Got stuck on his lineman there a little bit. Still able to get 3 yards out of it.
Yeah, he was able to make something out of nothing there. The blocking kind of looked off. Sellers not expecting him to move into his way and able to break free of his own lineman there.
Another handoff, and he's stopped immediately.
Yeah, no. And good resiliency by the Falcons defense.
That was King Julian in there on the tackle.
Yeah, no, they've been keeping Dante Sellers in check today. It's going to force these passing situations, which, as we saw on the first play, looks like that's what the Falcons want them to lead into.
Another pass here. It's his man who's open, unable to push forward for the 1st down.
No, that's great open field tackling there, and it's going to bring up 4th and 1 here. Most likely a punt, but you have to wonder if the Ravens are going to go for it, try to get some momentum back on their side.
It looks like they are not.
Hey, man, fake punts happen. No, I'm joking. This isn't going to happen. Kick
Punt
is
up.
up.
Away. That is a good kick.
That is a
and
great
more
punt.
good coverage, but Bird Bees is injured.
Oh, man. That doesn't happen that often on a special teams play. We have to hope that he's okay.
I believe that is their 2nd middle linebacker.
Yeah,
as well.
So it looks like they're going to have to get some more people involved on the linebacker rotations now that Birds Breeze went down, and that's a brutal loss for the Falcons.
Yeah. All right, Dingle changing the play.
What has he got cooking up? It's past to Ricky Bobby, and he gets sick. So, taking what the defense gave him that time, throwing it immediately, and had his man open on the drag.
Yeah. At this point, they're just wanting to get whatever yards they can.
I don't blame him. 2nd and 4, it's another pass. Dingle, kind of risky, but able to connect with his tight end there for another 1st down.
Bradford nearly didn't even turn around to catch that ball. He put his hands and turned around, and the ball was there.
Yeah, no, that's something you drill up in practice. He kind of just knew where the ball would be at that time. It's muscle memory right there from Jalen Bradford. Another pass.
We'll check down to the running back. A good gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, no, and I feel like this Falcons offense has been passing uncharacteristically more often than they do. So normally when we talk about this Falcons offense, it's been all about Phil Swift, not necessarily about Quandale Dingle in the passing attack.
No.
Here's Phil.
Phil making one man miss, but not the other.
Yeah, no, the Ravens got 3 men to tackle Phil Swift on that time. Couldn't make all of them miss.
All right, it's 3rd and 2 here. You wonder if they're going to just hand the rock back off to Swift.
I mean, in this situation, with how Swift's season's been, I wouldn't, go to the passing attack.
And he is denied. Just
Phil
barely
Swift.
short. Martinelli on the tackle there, saving the drive for the Ravens defense.
Yeah, now Phil Swift, and looked like, shoot, I don't remember who that was, number 22 on the defense, beefing after the stop. Sebastian Rodriguez getting a little chippy with Phil Swift. So here's a punt for the Falcons. Lots of them today.
Fair catch called.
Smart man. The special teams unit was
Yeah,
about
those gunners were about to pancake him.
Yeah, no. He would have been sent back into last week in that scenario. Good on him for calling that fair catch. So the Ravens offense desperately needs something to go their way here. I mean, they've been put in a box that they haven't been able to get out of.
Sparks moving around in the pocket, and he throws the ball away.
Yeah, no. Tried rolling out to his right, trying to make the play extend, and that's something we see out of these balanced quarterbacks. They tend to run around and try to make plays somewhat foolishly that time.
At least he was able to get the ball away and have the wherewithal to stay away from the sack.
Yeah, no, that could have been bad.
And he's doing it again, but he gets the ball away to his receiver.
Somehow he completes that. There was pressure. I think he was literally wrapped up when he threw that ball. And Baltimore and Atlanta have the same amount of passing yards. The difference has been that interception that Sparks threw on his first pass of the game. Sparks looking to throw on the wheel.
Nearly intercepted again.
No kidding.
That should have been an interception.
Yeah, no. There was literally no one near that. Kind of went straight to the defender there. And the defender, I don't even think he knew what to do in that situation. The ball was going to him, not the receiver. Kind of just got his hand on it. I'm sure he regrets what he did on the sidelines, but sets up 4th and 7.
Definitely had a chance for a pick six had he got his hands on that.
Yeah, no kidding. Had the whole green in front of him. He just had a brain error there.
Another booming punt away.
Will be returnable here. Some decent blocks. He's going to cut it outside, but number 31 able to bring him down before something dangerous happens.
Let's see if Dingle can work his arm out a little bit better this time.
Yeah, no, and we saw how the offense was operating when they were getting Bradford involved, more so than other targets. So we'll have to see if he keeps going back to him. Ooh, this is always a funny stack. They got the 2 wide receivers on each side lined up behind each other.
And
deep
wide
pass,
open. It had the defense very confused.
Yeah, no, they had no clue what to do in that scenario. Kind of looks like whoever was supposed to be on him sagged off, and Jack Cooper able to find the space in the zone.
Had Hilfiger not been there, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, no. Good reaction there, saving yet again another huge potential play.
Another play
Oh,
action
play action
runs
to
right
Cunningham.
into the defender.
Oh man,
Runs
Chuck
right in.
Montavious there. Jaquavontavious Miller. My bad.
Yeah, I can't say that.
But no,
Dingle
Dingle.
just didn't even see him.
Yeah, no,
Too
that
focused
rollout's
looking downfield.
yeah, they're getting rollouts designed to the right, and the blocking just. I guess they decided it was their day off. I mean, immediately allowing the pressure to get to him.
And Phil Swift, a good 8-yard gain on the play, but that still makes it 3rd and 12 after the 10-yard loss on the sack.
We'll have to see what they do here. They are in field goal range, could potentially just run it again, or they could be aggressive. We've seen some of these pass plays when they aren't in play action. They've been working, so.
Yeah.
Dingle going deep.
And that's a touchdown.
Big Chungus going up.
Also, an injury on the play. Jim Bob West has gone down.
And went down for Big Chungus to go all the way up, climbing the ladder on the defender and scoring it in for 6.
Yeah, Dingle putting that where only Chungus could reach it.
Oh, that was a dot.
The defender tried to climb the ladder and get up to it. He just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no. Bit of a size mismatch there. And we'll have to hope Jim Bob West is okay. As he mentioned, he went down, and that is a huge piece to this Ravens defense, specifically on the run-stopping front. So now the kick is underway.
And it's returnable.
We'll
And more good coverage on the special teams.
Yeah, no. These guys need to start taking some kneels in the end zone because these returns have not been going anywhere.
Taking some kneels, just letting it bounce something.
Yeah, they'd be able to get 6 more yards on the return if they had just let it bounce into the end zone. Instead, it's 1st and 10 at the 19. And for an offense that seems to get nothing going this week, I mean, you need every yard.
Sparks with play action has a free rusher on him, and he has a wide open receiver. That is Samuel Cooks again.
Not going to make the mistake this time. That's Samuel Cooks getting open on the out route. Sparks able to see it despite the pressure coming and delivers the ball.
And Sparks not panicking with that free rusher coming straight at his face.
Yeah, no, and that's a difference compared to these first few drives. Sparks getting panicked by any sense of pressure trying to roll out.
A handoff to Swift here, kind of barreling his way through for 5 yards. Or not, that is not Swift. That is Sellers.
We're even now.
Oh, man. Yeah, no. Hey, I'm trying.
Names. Nah, I respect it. Lots of S names in this backfield today. There's Sparks. Sellers,
another handoff to Sellers. He has a first down.
Yeah, no. Sort of getting tripped up at the line, but able to keep on going downfield. And able to get what's been a rarity for this Ravens offense, a first down.
Yeah. Sellers hasn't been a premium back, but he's trying to show that he's worth staying on this team.
Yeah, no. He's been solid in his time in the league. He's never been one of those standout guys that you point at and say, hey, that's an elite running back. But he's always been solid for this Ravens offense.
Yeah, but with the new head coach in town, everybody's got to be worried about their jobs.
Yeah, no. We've seen it already with all the trades they're doing. I mean, they're just feels like they're spamming the trade finder trying to make this team better.
Sellers, he makes a man miss.
Okay, Sellers. he's celebrating. I don't blame him. That's a huge run for this Ravens offense, and they're well into plus territory now.
Yeah, this is the most this offense has been able to move here today.
Yeah, no, the defense feels like they're starting to get on the back
Another
foot.
handoff, and he pushes his way forward for only 3 yards.
I mean, made something out of nothing there. And 3-yard gains, if you get 3-yard gain every play, you will score a touchdown. And if you're head coach Bry, I mean, at this point, 3-yard gains has been better than most of your offensive production today.
Oh, yeah. Another handoff to Sellers. Makes a man miss, and he gets the first down.
Man, I am a huge fan of these juke moves in display today. I mean, Sellers had the quarterback screaming on him and able to create some space for himself and get another first down.
Ravens definitely need to keep leaning into this run game if they want to have a chance at this game.
No kidding, because Sparks has not looked consistent.
And there he goes Sellers again, and he is gone.
And he's into the end zone. Oh, man, Dante Sellers putting the team on his back and taking it home. And that time, everything came together there from the handoff to the blocking.
There's definitely really good blocking there by the tight end and the left tackle, pulling out and get those blocks for him.
I mean, talk about a perfectly designed play. I mean, it's hard to imagine that wasn't practiced several times heading into the game because the blocking was excellent there.
The Ravens there, 8 plays, driving 82 yards on that drive.
Yeah, very impressive showing for this Ravens offense.
With majority of it being on the hands of Sellers.
Yeah, he's been dominant today. We'll have to see if they lean into it on their next drive. But for now, speaking of dominance, Phil Swift going to get back on the field. And we'll have to see how they incorporate him on this drive. He's away. We'll have to see if they return it.
And it is returnable.
Oh boy, here we go again.
And he is also not getting to the 20-yard line.
Kind of looked like he was trying to make a decision on whether he should return it or not at the start, and then eventually realized he was out of the end zone and just had to start going.
Chungus there for 1 catch, 29 yards, and a touchdown. Hoping he can keep that perfect streak alive as the catch-to-touchdown ratio is 1-to-1.
Yeah, and he's going to be playing with some vengeance. If you recall week 2 versus the Packers, he kind of, and in his words, sold the game by dropping a ball, and he's going to want to be perfect today.
Bill Swift just stopped instantly at the line.
Yeah, no, huge rarity, but this Ravens defense feels like they've came to play today. Because the past few weeks, I mean, with the exception of the Chargers game, it feels like the Ravens were just getting completely outmatched by the other team's defense. And this time, they're holding their own. Ooh.
Missed his target there. He had him. Couldn't tell if that was just a bad throw or a miscommunication.
I think it was a bit of both there, because it looked a bit too short if you thought it was a curl route, but at the same time, the wide receiver cut in, and Dingle very clearly wasn't ready for that. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10 here. Dingle firing at man.
Oh! And he missed him.
Oh, that would have been 6. Oh my God, that's one of the plays you look back on at the end of the week and just shrug it off. But man, what a huge missed opportunity.
And now we get another punt.
Yeah, no, and that play is probably going to haunt Dingle.
Good punt, and a fair catch is called.
So Dante Sellers, excellent ground game today for him.
Yeah, 9 carries for 58 yards and the touchdown.
Surprised they're not showing his receiving yards.
Like somebody else?
Looks like we got rid of that graphic guy. Good on us. Okay, now this game has to be the 4 p.m. This isn't going to make sense.
Well, yeah.
Sparks back to throw, fires, has a man caught. It's his tight end. He's able to get a first down after breaking a tackle.
Yeah, using his strength to push the defender that initially tried to tackle him to the ground.
Juan Smith able to get this passing attack on its feet now. And the passing attack for this Ravens has been really lacking today.
And passing again here. Hits his man on the curl. That is Tyweed Hill.
Yeah, no, Tyweed Hill finding his way onto the field and making his name known here. A lot of the times the receiver isn't ready for the contact on that curl, but Tyweed knew that the guy was coming and able to keep his hands on it.
Sparks changing the play.
Changes it to a pass and has a man open on the drag. So that's another quick throw for Elijah Sparks.
That is Billy Bob.
That is Billy Bob, yeah. And that's what this Ravens offense this season has been known for, those really quick throws into the middle. And we'll have to see if they go back to that this week.
Haven't seen much of Sellers this drive. And here's a handoff to him, and he has a hole.
Oh, man. Sellers, a maestro of the cuts. I mean, looks like one hole closed, and he's just able to cut into another one.
Definitely trying to show head coach Bry why he thinks he deserves to stay on this team.
For sure. So 1st and 10 here. 20 seconds until the 2-minute warning. The Ravens are going to elect to pass here. The lineman is on the ground. Oh my goodness, that play is very interesting.
I don't know who the receiver was, but he got hammered in the back, unable to hold on to that ball.
Yeah, no, I was more so fascinated by the diving pancake block by one of the linemen.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, I'm not going to question the methods to the madness. Sparks rolling backwards and just throws it away.
Good awareness not to take that sack.
Yeah, but I mean, that's something we see with a lot of these balanced quarterbacks. They feel pressure really early and then try backing up. But good on Sparks for not taking a sack. That could have been disastrous for this Ravens offense. So 3rd and 10.
Sellers
Sparks
rolling out again. And I don't know who that was, but he was unable to hold on again.
Yeah, no, and Sparks did the balance thing again, rolling back when the slightest sense of pressure was there, and yet again, barely able to avoid another disastrous play.
Ravens hardly didn't rely on Sellers that drive.
Yeah, no.
And it only winds up with 3 because they didn't.
Yeah, no, you have to wonder if they had relied on Sellers. Do you reckon they scored a touchdown there?
I almost believe they would. Sellers has been amazing in the red zone this game, where one trip was one play with him running for nearly 20 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, no. I think if the Ravens want to win their first game of the season, they're going to need to lean into Sellers more. Because this game right now, a lot of people expecting a blowout, but this is winnable for either side here as we await the kickoff.
Yeah, much closer game than anyone anticipated.
And so here we go. Only 5 seconds until the 2-minute warning. If he elects to return this, it will start draining the clock.
And he does, and he gets past the 20.
Good on him, but he's still not able to get it to the 25, so it's still a negative.
Just short 1 yard at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, no, and it brings up the 2-minute warning. You have to wonder if the better play would have just been to wait in the end zone.
I think we're going to take the drag. And he makes 2 men miss. And he gets out of bounds. What a good play there by Ricky Bobby.
Sorry, I just disconnected.
Now, why would you do such a thing like that?
Bro, I swear I didn't touch anything. Discord auto DC'd me.
I see.
So 1st and 10, Dingle looking to throw out wide. Oh, just off.
Horrible throw there by Dingle. Threw it way where even his receiver couldn't get it.
Yeah, no. He took the cutback too hard there, and the receiver not able to get his hands on him.
He tried though. He hit that Superman dive.
I mean, what I've seen out of this Falcons offense, I'm expecting a streak here following this up.
And there it is. And he's open. And that is a touchdown. Ricky Bobby.
That was what they were going to do. Because the whole game, it feels like after an unsuccessful throw, they've been throwing that streak to the left side, and it works yet again. The pass drive, he had Jack Cooper, but just missed it. This time, Ricky Bobby on the money and able to take it in for 6.
He nearly underthrew him there, if you saw that. Ricky Bobby had to reach behind himself while running to catch that ball.
But I mean, I assume it was an overcompensation from the last time, as I mentioned, where he overthrew Jack Cooper.
Yeah.
It's better to have the receiver catch the ball than just miss it entirely. So, very demoralizing for the Ravens, who are
Only
just
took
starting to look
15 seconds on that drive.
Yeah, no, it looked like they were just starting to get back in the game, the Ravens, and the Falcons basically immediately putting 7 on the board.
Now the Ravens with 3 timeouts, a minute 45 on the board. Let's see if they can put up another touchdown to tie this game up going into half.
Yeah, and I mean, there's plenty of time, especially with the timeouts, but the offense hasn't been the most productive today. And with this amount of time left, you have to wonder if it's even worth handing the ball off or if you should just pass it.
If Sellers can get those good gains as he has, it is worth it. And once again, short of the 25, only to the 24.
Sellers, man, 6.6 yards per carry. Every 2 carries, basically, getting another first down. I mean, this dude has been the focal point of this offense. Oh, shoot, are we going for a long huddle? Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. I was almost excited there. 1st and 10. Sellers. Wait, Star. Oh my god, so many S's. Now I'm tripping up like you were. Oh man. Sparks unable to complete the pass there. Started rolling back, as I mentioned. These types of quarterbacks tend to do that and kind of gets in his own way there. Had a receiver open, just not able to complete it. That is not the play you want to be running in that situation. You need to gain yards, not lose them. Sparks looks to the flat and just takes the easy dump off, but losing 2 on the play there. And so now, Sparks hands it off to Sellers. What? They're just conceding and giving the Falcons the ball and another chance for them to score at half.
I guess they just don't want to make a mistake, and it cost them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I suppose not throwing a pick or losing yards is better than those alternatives, but I mean, if you want to win games as an undefeated team, you're going to have to take some risks. Or a defeated team, actually. Not an undefeated team.
Yeah. The Falcons can get another score here, though.
Fumble?
Was that?
They're saying it was a fumble? Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah, no. I don't know why the animation just said fumble. I mean, he very clearly had possession of it the whole time.
Madden is a great game. It has no flaws.
Yeah, no, I think we need to fire the graphics guy and look for another one, because that was definitely not a fumble. So 1st and 10 here for the Atlanta Falcons. Dingle looking
Changing
to see
the play.
Falcons twice here. I mean, just able to get a 75-yard pass. They're going to need something like that again. Dingle looking out, takes the dump off, able to get a few yards extra.
Unable to get out of bounds as well, though. And the clock is running.
Yeah, it looks like they might just be settling for a field goal here, considering they have one timeout, letting the clock run, not allowing the Ravens to get the ball before the next half. That honestly looks exactly like what they're doing.
And a change of play, all the receivers moving.
Looks like they see something on the right side that they like as opposed to the left.
And it puts...
And it's Phil... Oh, no!
That was a very easy catchable ball. And you just didn't catch it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes as a running back, you look to go upfield before getting your hands on the ball. And that time, Phil Swift falls into that trap.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Falcons. They need yards if they want to be in field goal range. Immediate pass somehow caught with Ricky Bobby through in the middle of 3 defenders and threaded the needle for a first down.
Falcons need to hurry up here, try to get some more yards.
I'm saying the clock is still rolling. This is not field goal range. This is a 61-yarder. But, I mean...
Empty backfield.
I mean, they are moving with some urgency. 1st and 10. The same pass. Just finds Ricky Bobby on the drag again. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but... These gains aren't getting them to the field goal range, and they're forced to call a timeout, so now this is going to get dangerous for the Falcons.
I wonder if they're just going to try to go for the field goal. Oh, no, they're going to try to run a play.
Yeah, they're going to have to be very cautious about what play they choose here. It's going to be a play action. Dingle steps up in the pocket, fires, and just throws it away. Fair enough from Quandale Dingle. You don't want your receiver trapped in bounds and potentially miss out on the points.
Yeah, a good throwaway, saving that time on the clock. 13 seconds. There's still enough time to get another quick out route and get out of bounds.
For sure, but that's risky, and we'll have to see how they respond to this situation. Dingle kind of looks like he wants to throw it deep, judging by the amount of time.
And he is.
Throw it deep.
He misses his wide open receiver.
The defense would have been there anyways, and I don't think they would have been able to get a field goal off, but Dingle missing a man for a huge gain, I mean, honestly, probably benefited the Falcons if they're able to make this field goal, but that's a play that you want to see happen for the entertainment value.
Yeah. The
So
kick is
long
away.
Yards. No good. Wait 1 second on the clock. Hold up, everyone. We could see it from there. Somehow there's still time left in this half. And so the Ravens offense forced to take the field heel. You have to wonder if they're going to go for 7.
They're either going to try for it or just kneel the ball and take it into half.
And let's see what they do here. Plenty of decisions. Could also potentially try
They're going to go for it.
This is a Hail Mary formation.
And the Falcons had everybody pressed.
Sparks. Oh, what the heck?
A diving catch, but it's all for naught.
I mean, looked like it was shot, save, clock. Clearly just went for the stat pad points there.
Falcons winning here at 17-10 at half.
Important to note that the Falcons and the Ravens have the same offensive snaps. The difference really has been the quarterback play. And honestly, not something you say often in these types of matchups. I mean, Quandale Dingle, not necessarily known to outshine the opponent quarterback, but this game, he's put his name on it. So we see Sparks warming up on the field after completing that pass. To stat pad his stats is what it looked like. And we'll have to see if he can complete some more passes.
Yeah, Ravens getting the ball here to start the second half.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if they elect to return it. I mean, it hasn't been bountiful for them so far, but I mean,
And that ball did not fall inside the end zone, so they're going to have to return it. And he is wrapped
oh
up
man.
immediately.
Yeah, no, the returns have not been there. I mean, at that point, really, just accept defeat and let it roll into the end zone.
I guess they're just not going to take the chance of that ball bouncing back towards away from the end zone.
Yeah, no, and I mean, that would be brutal, but also incredibly rare on those types of kicks.
Rare or not, it happens, and they don't want to get chewed out if it does.
That's fair enough. I mean, quick pass there. It's caught by Samuel Cooks. It's a 7-yard gain on the first play of the second half.
All right.
So 2nd and 3 here. Spark gonna take the snap, hands it off to Sellers. Outside run, but the blocking not there. It's gonna bring up 3rd down and short for the Ravens early.
And the defender able to grab him even while being blocked.
Yeah, sort of felt like he pushed the blocker back to where Sellers was, so he was able to make a play. That's good awareness by the defense. It's 3rd and 2. Sparks throws, and the receiver drops it. It's Juan Smith getting it broken up. And that is not something you see often. I mean, Juan Smith, the tight end, he's known for being stable-handed, but that time not able to reel it in.
And here's the first punt of the second half. And it's another
And
boomer.
For all you punt enthusiasts, this has been quite the game.
And great
Oh!
coverage.
Sent him to the ground. RKO out of nowhere coming out from the special teams unit.
Let's see what the Falcons can do to start this second half.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if it's a repeat of the first half where they keep exploiting the streaks.
An instant pass to Bradford. Not really sure what they're trying for there. That's normally a pass you do if you're really close to the first down. Not on first down.
Yeah, no. And we'll have to see if they will hand it off here. Phil Swift.
Only another gain of 2.
I mean, he's averaging a really good amount of yards per carry, but it feels like after the first few drives, the Ravens have really keyed in on the run.
Yeah. They keyed it on the run, and their pass defense though has slack still.
Yeah, no, it feels like whenever one is on point, the other isn't. And that time, giving up a first down.
To Big Chungus.
Yeah, no, Big Chungus having a pretty big game tonight. 3 receptions only, but 43 yards and a touchdown. Really maximizing every single time he gets the ball.
Right, and Swift's taking off. He has a hole. There's a flag.
Oh, it's going to be holding. It's going to go back. Yep.
And unfortunately, I just received on my phone. I have a family emergency. I'm gonna have to leave the booth.
Hope everything's okay, Kyle.
Everything is gonna be. It's gonna be all right. Just gotta get some stuff fixed.
All right. So I will take over for the rest of this game. Just by myself then.
Sorry, guys. Peace out.
It's all right. Bye, Kyle. All right, everyone. It's just me in the booth, which means I'm gonna have to talk with myself. Hello, MPSL General. We have a close game here, 10-17, but you already knew that, as you have eyes. First, it's a handoff to Phil Swift, not first down, 2nd and 4. Huge game, though, for Phil Swift. getting it all the way to the Ravens 32. And we were talking about how when one side is functioning, the other isn't. And now it feels like the floodgates are opening for both the run and the pass. Yeah, I definitely agree, Walu. I mean, you're absolutely correct on that one. The Ravens just sort of losing some steam. And Dingle firing downfield, caught. Oh my goodness, what a dot by Quandale Dingle, finding Big Chungus on the corner route. And that is a big gain for Big Chungus. It's going to bring up another first down. Quandale Dingle putting it right on the money. Had his man kind of draped on him and put it on the outside lead. What a throw by Quandale Dingle. So 1st and 10 here at the 10-yard line, knocking on the doors of the Falcons. We'll have to see how they get it in, if they even do. It's a toss play to Phil Swift. There's some good blocks, but he tries to truck no one and only gains a gain of 1. So Phil Swift, after that huge run, kind of reset back to where we were at the beginning of him just seemingly struggling versus this Ravens defense. But, I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The safety coming down into the box looks like a safety blitz here. Quandale Dingle hands it off right into the safety. Phil Swift stopped early. Tommy Hilfiger on the tackle there. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 10. The Ravens dapping each other up on the sidelines. They like what they see from this defense right now. 3rd and 10. Dingle firing down into the end zone for Ricky Bobby. He's wide open and it's a touchdown. Ricky Bobby, 2nd of the day. Oh man, the Ravens defense not ready for lightning. Will strike twice there. Ricky Bobby finding the open hole, running straight into it practically, and the safety not able to catch up. For the Ravens, this passing defense has just not been there, it feels like, and the receiver just able to sneak into the back of the end zone there. Kick is up, and it's good. So it'll make it 24-10 Falcons. What kind of camera angle is this? Okay, we're back. Need to fire that cameraman too. So, as we await the kickoff, I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping that Kyle's controller does not disconnect here, because he has left the booth. So we'll have to see if we're able to make it through the rest of this game. That's the best return we've seen all day, honestly, to the 23-yard line. And now out comes the Ravens offense. I mean, still 2 yards behind where they would be if he just let it roll into the end zone. And so Sparks having a honestly very bad performance today. And that is what happens when you try to make a rookie quarterback change his entire play style over the matter of a week. Sparks looking to throw, finds a man on the out route. It's Juan Smith redeeming himself for the drop on the Pascal Eye. And Juan Smith, 5 receptions for 47 yards. He's been productive when he actually catches the ball. 2nd and 2 here for the Ravens, an I formation. Looks like it will be a run to Sellers here, but we'll have to see. No, it's not. It's play action for Sparks. Gonna roll to the right, throws deep downfield, and it's broken up. Huge play by the defense, preventing the deep bomb, and getting his hands on it is Jones. Sparks doesn't look downfield that often, and that time tried testing the defense, and the defense not failing the exam. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 here for the Ravens. Sparks needs something, doesn't have it. Looks like the defender jumped in front of his route, preventing the momentum. Either way, the throw looked like it was going to be off, which, I mean, I guess that's why they didn't call DPI there. If you detectives in general chat, please let me know if that would have been DPI or not. It's a punt here again for the Ravens, though. Back to return, just taking the fair catch here. I don't blame him. So now, out comes Quandale Dingle 4 for 4, 41 yards last drive. I mean, he's been on fire right now. And this game has really gotten back, honestly, to season 2 form where his team went undefeated. And his team being these Falcons. You know, something that we didn't mention earlier. This is a Quandale Dingle revenge game. He was on the Ravens last season, and I just completely forgot about that. But honestly, I feel like Quandale Dingle would want to forget about his stint on the Ravens as well, because he was very subpar last season. Kind of a revenge tour scenario here. And the Falcons, my bad, Birds, am I right? They gained nothing on the first down handoff to Phil Swift. And so 2nd and 10 here for Quandale Dingle and this Falcons team. He's going to back up, fire, and it's incomplete. Looks like he wanted to get Phil Swift involved on the receiving end, and Phil Swift has not really made himself available as a target today. But I mean, Phil Swift's more of a hard-nosed runner, get the ball and take it down the field more so than a receiving back. Sorry, it's really hard to yap to myself. Dingle has all the time in the world. He's going super deep, uncorking the cannon. Oh my goodness. Threw it right in the double coverage, and the defense just bats it down. Felt kind of like an arm punt there. I didn't even know he had that arm strength to get it all the way down the field. Kind of looked like he was targeting Ricky Bobby, but that is certainly a decision to make at that scenario. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a terrible punt. What? Oh man, that just came off the foot entirely wrong. Hit it with the outside instead of the laces. And that's going to give the Ravens excellent field position. And for the Ravens, only 4 minutes left in this third quarter. If there was ever time to start a comeback, now would be that time. But we'll have to see if this offense is able to settle in. 1st and 10. Sparks hands it off to Sellers, and Sellers gets in the way of himself, somehow breaks a tackle, but that stutter step at the beginning kind of threw him off, not the defense. So now, 2nd and 11 coming for the for the Baltimore Ravens. Oh my god, bro. I need someone in the booth with me desperately, man. Sparks looking to throw, has time, gonna back up, gets hit as he throws and just throws it away. And that is something, like I said earlier, that comes with balanced quarterbacks. They do tend to back up and take unnecessary pressure. And I'm hearing from Walu on the sideline here that quarterback Elijah Sparks wasn't even aware that his play style changed, which is kind of funny considering are you not aware that your own style is changing? And Sparks not able to find his man on the deep route, and that's going to bring another 3 and out for the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, no, I'm trying to do this whole 3-man commentary booth by myself. It's not going well. Please give me motivational support in chat. No, I'm joking. 4th and 11. Punt is away. This one's better than the last one we saw, and it's another fair catch. Ricky Bobby been everywhere today. 7 receptions, 2 touchdowns, and 106 yards. If he was on a fantasy team, he'd be going crazy. Probably be wide receiver 1 this week in terms of fantasy value. So 1st and 10 here. It's a play action. Dingle has all the time in the world. Fires downfield. Hasn't been caught. Jack Cooper at the 40. And Dingle dissecting this Ravens defense. Let's take a look at it here. Dingle sees his man break open at the inside. The defense not able to keep up. Kind of looked like there was a linebacker that was the nearest guy to Jack Cooper there. And that's a mismatch that the Falcons are able to exploit. And so here we go for 1st and 10 again, this time at the 41. Dingle, more time in the pocket. It's Big Chungus, and he takes it upfield for another Falcons first down. Quandale Dingle, 18 for 28, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. What a game this has been for Quandale Dingle. And so now, another first down, the Falcons marching down the field. Dingle, another pass, backs up, launches it deep, has a man, it's Bradford, and he's going to take it the distance. Touchdown Falcons! Jalen Bradford accelerates past his man and takes it in for 6. Let's look at the play here. Dingle, with the red lights flashing apparently, finds Bradford on the corner route, and the defense just not able to catch up with him. And that's the vintage Bradford we know from Season 3 and Season 2, able to take it to the house. PCN motivating his defensive lineman clearly to do better. I don't know necessarily why he's talking to the D lineman and not his fellow corner that got cooked there. And so now, what was once a 10-10 game is a 31-10 game. 21 straight points for the Atlanta Falcons. And at this point, the Ravens are just playing for pride, down 21 in what was once a winnable game. And it's been a combo of the pass defense simply not showing up today and Sparks not looking like himself that has basically caused this entire downfall. Here's a return, yet another bad decision to return it. And here comes Sparks back onto the field. Has had a miserable day, honestly. Feel free to speculate as to what the cause is. My theory is what I've been saying earlier, or not me, Sideline Walu said earlier that he wasn't even aware that his style had changed. Although in a real life scenario, how would that even happen? Like, how would you just change your style without being aware of it? I don't know. There's a completed pass. Sparks, 14 for 27, only in the 100s of yards, and only a pick, not a touchdown. And after the first week, it feels like Sparks has never been able to capture what he once had. So 2nd and 4 here for the Baltimore Ravens. Elijah Sparks gonna have to pass it now in this scenario. What? Oh my goodness. Samuel Cooks catches that, but it looks like the defense who was right there didn't even react to the ball flying past him. That's why I said, wow, I was so confused. It looked like the pick was on the way. And the defense just doesn't see the ball. So 1st and 10 here, the Ravens. Sparks hands it off to Sellers, does not have any room. It's a 3-yard gain for Dante Sellers, who, outside of that one drive where he was just making everything happen, has been basically invisible. And it's because I feel like, despite the fact that the running game's been working, they've been trying to force a passing game to work that just hasn't been there. And speak of the devil, it's the passing game. Sparks backing up, 360, caught, 3rd and 1. So little spin grab there. Billy Bob on the receiving end. Sparks doing the backup and somehow able to find a man despite not even looking at him. That's something you clearly drill up. I mean, that's what I said earlier about that Bradford catch. It's muscle memory from these players who drill it every single week and just knew where his receiver would be on that end. Oh man, the disparity between the passing yards of these two teams is honestly crazy. So 4th quarter time, put your 4s up. It's 3rd and 1 for the Ravens. Sparks fires, has his man, but loses 4 yards on the dump off. Billy Bob, 5 receptions for 16 yards, 3 yards per catch. Oh man. Negative 4 yards on a reception on 3rd and 1 is honestly like just a terrible decision, to be frank. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. I mean, desperation time here in the 4th quarter. Sparks going to need something to happen. He's looking. He's going to roll to the left or right. And just off. Completely off target from Elijah Sparks, who has not been able to get anything going. And you have to wonder if he was settled into the pocket and just let his feet stick instead of running backwards like a balanced quarterback, if that throw would have been completed. Or maybe he sees that the line is parting and takes off with it if he was still a scrambler. You just never know. And so now Dingle, having the game of his career practically, it feels like, is going to try to put the Falcons at an insurmountable distance here on this drive. First play, it's a handoff to Phil Swift. That's good blocking, breaks the tackle. Gain of 11 for Phil Swift. A swift move there from Phil. Able to break free of the line of scrimmage practically. Felt like he was going to go down. He said nope and took it 11 yards instead of 1. Just under 200 total yards for the Baltimore Ravens, over 300 for the Falcons. Dingle has a man caught. Pressure was coming, but Dingle able to deliver. There's Phil Swift on the receiving end. That's something we haven't seen much of today, but finally getting involved is Phil Swift. And Jay Pex on the tackle. I do not know who Jay Pex is. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Phil Swift. Oh, he almost had a lane, but the defense able to react in time. If he had just cut back and the defense wasn't there, I mean, he did cut back. So if the defense just wasn't there, then that would have been 6. I mean, talk about disaster prevention from Martinelli. 2nd and 6 here. Dingle. It's a handoff to Swift again, and Swift going nowhere. Brings up 3rd and 6 at the 11. And with the potential passing touchdown here, I mean, Dingle could have 5 touchdowns on the game. So we'll have to see how they choose to handle this situation. Looks like he will have a man up the seam. Throws into the end zone. He's wide open. Bradford in again. Another touchdown for the Falcons. Jalen Bradford left uncontested in the seam and able to score for 6. Let's watch it. The defense simply doesn't react for the corner route. I mean, Bradford, wait, did he get his feet down? I don't think he got his feet down. We'll have to see if they review it. And they will review it. Yeah, no. Kind of looked like Bradford got a bit too excited and wasn't able to get his 2 feet down. We'll have to check the replay. That's 1. Only 1. So the receiver does not have possession, and this will be overturned, bringing up 4th and 6. Wait, why does it say they have 37?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Stands? What? Huh? Yo, refs, you good? I think we're gonna need to buy them some glasses. Cause what the hell? That was the most obvious incomplete pass I've seen in my life. What? My God, Jalen Bradford getting another touchdown on the board somewhat unethically. I truly believe he didn't have his feet down. And so this will be a 28-point lead for the Atlanta Falcons. How does that even happen? I mean, he got the right down, but his left never touched the ground until he was out of bounds. Do the refs realize that the white isn't part of the end zone? Oh shoot, we have a sideline report coming in from Walu. Well, hey Walu, I spoke to RSS about the recent touchdown from Jalen Bradford, and he says, not gonna lie, I have no clue how the hell that was ruled a touchdown, but we'll take it. And he's just happy that his offense is performing so well, and Dingle has 5 touchdowns on the day. Back to you, Walu. All right. Thank you, Walu, for that interesting sideline report. He finds his man on the check down again. This time it's not a -4 yard gain, it's a -1 yard gain. And the only thing he's bolstering right now is completion percentage, not offensive total. Because, oh my goodness, this offense hasn't gone anywhere for 2 quarters. Billy Bob, 6 receptions for 15 yards. The yards per catch seemingly getting lower every time he touches the ball. 2nd and 11, a screen pass to Sellers. Will have the block. Pancake, hurdles a man, and gets 14. Oh my goodness, Dante Sellers on the blocking, making an excellent play there. And so now, a 1st and 10. This hasn't happened in a while for the Baltimore Ravens. We'll have to see how they're able to follow this up. Sparks. I'm lagging. He fires deep. Incomplete. I was just able to see the play despite the fact that it started moving at 2 frames for me because of my internet. So now 10-38. Like I said earlier, when it was only a 21-point lead. At this point, you're just playing for pride. I mean, get points on the board, make it look better than it was. And we'll have to see if they're able to do that. Sparks out route, somehow complete. The defense scraped all over him, and the receiver just able to catch the ball. Samuel Cooks a good gain of 6. And so now 3rd and 4, the last 3rd down we saw in the past drive. They had an incomplete pass, which resulted in them going for it on 4th and 4. So we'll have to see what happens here. Sparks to the right. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. And incomplete pass. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of yapping right now. But here comes 4th and 4 for the Ravens offense. They're going to go for this, I'd assume. They will. And just judging off these past few drives, I don't know if this is going to get anywhere. Sparks has a man in the middle, finally connects on the drag route, and it's going to be a 1st down. Dante Sellers with a reception. And honestly, the Ravens have started to lean away from the running attack. And I don't know if that's a decision that is ever going to benefit them, considering how good Sellers is as a runner. Sparks just completes the quick dunk off, 3-yard gain. So that's Billy Bob on another short reception there. Bringing up 2nd and 7. Sparks firing on the out to Samuel Cooks, and it's caught. Samuel Cooks toe drag swag on the sidelines, and it's 3rd and 2 for the Baltimore Ravens. So 3rd and 2 here for the Ravens. Sparks gets the snap, has a man downfield, and incomplete. The defense able to react in time. Luigi Mario celebrating the defensive stop, and it brings up 4th and 2. So the Falcons holding them on the first 3 downs of every series. I think that's the word. But on 4th down, they haven't been so consistent. We'll have to see if they're able to hold it here. It's a handoff to Sellers. We haven't seen that in a while. And he gets the 1st down. Sellers powering his way for a gain of 3. And so the ball keeps moving slowly but surely for the Baltimore Ravens, who's looking to make the game a bit more competitive. Dang. Why Haraika is wearing number 83? That's a wide receiver number on the defensive line. Sparks has a man caught. It's that curl route in the middle for Elijah Sparks, and it's a gain of 8 to Samuel Cooks. So 2nd and 2 here. We'll have to see if they're able to actually capitalize on these middle downs, as they haven't been able to for the past 3. But we'll have to see. Sparks has a man in the middle. It's the curl route, and it's caught. This time, not Cooks on the curl. It's Billy Bob, and he's back to 3 yards per catch. Billy Bob on the day, 8 receptions for 24 yards. And that's what we call a PPR machine. Sparks looking to throw on 1st and 10. Out route. And it's dropped this time. Good defense by the Atlanta Falcons. Sensing that the Ravens feel like they're calling the same plays at this point. I feel like I've seen that out route on 1st down for the past 4, times. 2nd and 10 here for the Ravens. Sparks in the backfield has time. Rolling back, doing the balance thing, and throws it away. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Yeah, no, this Ravens offense looks super inconsistent under balanced Sparks, who very clearly isn't natural to the balanced concept. Sparks, 360 throw. Oh my goodness, what a breakup by the Falcons. King Julian hit sticking Sellers and causing the incompletion. It's 4th and 10. And now, do they go for field goal and make it 38-13, which is just 28-3, but 10 points more on either side? They won't. They're going for it on 4th down and 10. If they want a touchdown, they're going to need a huge play here. Sparks, curl route, and it's broken up again. The defense holding strong, not allowing the touchdown. And on those past 2 plays, what excellent breakups by the Falcons defense. And this game now, all but over. Well, not all but over. Actually, remove the all and but. It's just over. The 28-point lead with 3 minutes 45 on the clock. The Falcons here gonna run it down and take their 2nd win of the season. So here we go. It's gonna be a handoff to Swift, who cuts it outside, seemingly into the defense, and loses yards. And PCN flexing, down 28. Looks like the defensive schemes here have honestly been super effective versus the run, but the pass game has been burnt chicken. And there's a 9 or 10-yard game, my fault, by Phil Swift. He's beefing with Martinelli after the run, and it's bringing up 3rd and 1 at the 41. And so I reckon they're probably just going to run the clock some more, hand it off to Phil Swift, trust he can gain a yard, but you never know. 3rd and 1. Waiting a little bit. Dingle, he will pass, fires on the out route, and completes it. Noble Norman's sighting here in the 4th quarter. It's a flat to Noble Norman, and he beats Hunter Edge, who peeled off the D line to try to cover him. And good on Dingle for recognizing the mismatch there between Noble Norman and the defensive lineman. So now the game truly entering the final stages here. 2 minutes left. It's an outside handoff for Phil Swift. There's honestly some good blocks. Jukes like 4 times and is not able to make anything happen. Phil Swift, honestly, when the blocking hasn't been there, I mean, he hasn't really been able to make these plays that he has in these past few weeks. But I mean, it's still a very productive game for Phil Swift, averaging more than 5 yards per carry. 1 minute 20 on the clock. The Falcons taking all the time. Handoff outside, nowhere. The Ravens defense putting him back under 100 yards. And Dante Parker comes down for the tackle. And so now, 3rd and 11, you're up 28. There's going to be 20 seconds on the clock. Honestly, just run the ball. No need to pass here. No need to BM. Take the game. Take your win. But who do I know? It's a pass to Swift, and it goes nowhere. I mean, get his PPR points up. Yes. Yippee. No, Dingle just fires it to Phil Swift. Honestly, he had Jack Cooper on a deep corner if he wanted to force it, but just allowing the clock to run down now are the Falcons, who are going to advanced to 2-2 on the season. Punt is up, and that's going to end the game. I mean, I don't know why you fair catch it there. Might as well return it, but I guess self-preservation instincts kicked in, and the Falcons win 38-10. Wait, how are we going to record stats? I assume that Kyle is going to stitch him recording the stats in a jump cut. That would be my guess. But for now, that's the end of the game.
I know I didn't do the Falcons tackles. I'm going to go back.